and welcome to the Ain't Nobody Got the Time for That's Guide to Bullet Journals. If you're unaware, bullet journals are the journals with the little dots. I used to use the regular journals, aka the one with lines, but now I've converted to using the journals with dots. So I'm using an actual bullet journal now. Look at me grow. This May marks so much for me. A year ago I posted my first video on this channel, and I'm graduating from my undergraduate program. Yes, I'm free! This May is also the birth month of my friend Claude, who is also graduating this year. Claude's major was in music, mine was in creative writing, so I mixed graduation and music together and I got this theme. And here we go! So for this month, I've included most of the penciling because I thought it might be interesting to see, and it's something that I've kind of wanted to do for a while now, but mostly because I wanted to talk for a bit. I'm trying to throw in ties to January's bullet journal, the one that I did with Ashley, since it was the beginning of the end, and now it is the end of my undergraduate career. I was hoping to talk about my graduation ceremony along with some mushy-gushy stuff, but since my ceremony was cancelled, I guess I'll just stick with the mushy-gushy things. I have some thank yous that I'd like to say. The first thank you I want to say is to the girl that helped me start all of this, Stephanie. She helped me edit the first few videos, and she made my little YouTube play button when I posted my first video. Her birthday is in June. That was the video that was cursed by the tech gods. So hopefully, now that I'm out of college, I'll have time to lift that curse and get that video out. Please don't lose hope in me yet. So thank you, Stephanie, for always being so supportive of my dream to start this channel. I know it was a rough ride, especially in the beginning few videos, you know. I made this channel when I was a sophomore in high school. I originally wanted to do Pokemon playthroughs, just like a channel that I really like named Leroy, though I think he stopped posting. I'm still waiting for the finish of the black and white playthrough, Leroy. Come on now. But I never knew what to do or how to do it. I never really had faith in myself until Stephanie came along, and she was my cheerleader. Also, thank you to Ashley, who collaborated with me back in January, gave me some awesome pins that I'm using now, and also made my new banner and profile picture that, you know, if I'm not cursed by the tech gods again, that I will learn how to actually post. And sorry, Ashley, that's taking me so long. She actually got it out to me like pretty much in February. And I have been sitting on them this whole time because I didn't have the time to do anything about it. Also, a thank you goes out to Nichelle for always encouraging me to post my pictures of my bullet journals. It's why I now have part of the reason why I have an Instagram, and I'm posting them on my channel's Instagram, so like look in the description to see that, and also follow me on Instagram, please. I keep forgetting to like ask people to do things like that. Also, thank you to Allison. Her video was last month, but her family, especially with the first few videos, I'm not quite sure about the other ones because we're all super busy now, they seem to have a race about who watches my videos first, and I think that's so awesome. So like I said, I'm graduating, so I don't think they watch this, but thank you to all my professors that believed in me, and even the ones that didn't, and taught me lessons anyway. Thank you to all my college friends who were on this crazy journey with me, and thanks to the professors who really had my back and made me feel worthwhile, and the ones who critiqued my writing and gave me such awesome feedback. And then also thank you to everyone else who's like watching. Okay, so now on to the actual journal part. When I reached out to Claude to ask him what the theme should be, he gave me a few ideas. So he told me pasta, music, Animal Crossing, or Pokemon. So I've already done Pokemon. That was my July video, if you want to check that out. I may be the only person ever that was stuck in quarantine to not play Animal Crossing or really even know what that is. I kind of know what it is because everyone talks about it, but I've never played it. Also, pasta. That sounds very intriguing, but I could not pass up the music in graduation. They kind of like went together, unless I was going to draw a lot of people in caps and gowns eating noodles. Claude also told me that he really liked black, white, and teal. So this, I think, is one of the least colorful spreads that I've ever done. And I'm trying to mix my blue and green highlighters to try and make a teal color. I'm not quite sure if I succeeded, so I guess like let me know if you guys think that I succeeded. I just didn't have any teal colors on hand, not in my color pencil stash or in my marker stash, and I did not want to pull out my paints to try and do this teal. On all the tickets that I'm drawing, I'm writing the names of all the musicals that Claude has written and also some of the albums, but it didn't occur to me until after I outlined it in the permanent pin that you don't buy tickets for albums, you buy the album. So just kind of, you know, spread your imagination a little bit, suspend the disbelief a little bit for me. Thank you. It was kind of finals week when I was doing this, and it was a rough one of the roughest finals weeks that I've ever been through. I also do want to make it clear that I completely understand why my ceremony was canceled because of the pandemic and everything, and I completely support safety first. I'm just a tiny bit salty because of something that happened at my high school ceremony where I put too many bobby pins in my hair to actually get my cap off in time to throw it. So I was looking forward my whole college career to throw my cap up in the air because I didn't get to do that in high school, and then I didn't get to do that now. So, and also when I very first wrote that in my script, the ceremony was canceled. Now I think it's just postponed for like the fall semester. So I don't know if I'm going to be around my university still in order to make it to the ceremony, but maybe, hopefully, maybe I can still throw my cap up in the air. Who knows? The things that were the hardest to do while making this bullet journal, I think, was the fact that it was so stressful to video myself penciling everything out because I was so afraid to make a mistake and then just have like the majority of the video just be me erasing everything. But also, like, to everyone who doesn't do bullet journals or who's thinking about it, because I know I went through this when I started, I was like, wow, like, they, you know, did their bullet journal in 20 minutes and I'm taking 18 hours to do mine and mine doesn't even look half as good. No. They penciled it out, and also these videos are sped up, so you're not watching an 18-hour long video. The second hardest thing while I was making this bullet journal was the colors of the tickets. So I was having to use this like fleshy, peachy color, and then I went over it with a like bright goldy yellow, just so that I can kind of get that, you know, like goldish, brownish ticket color, like the old fancy tickets. Were you guys able to guess the theme from last month based on the hint that I gave you guys? And also, can you find the hint in this video? And we're done! I'm not gonna lie, really proud of how this one turned out. It was really awesome. I know that this video is probably going to be a little bit late. I am so sorry. But I did kind of want to take my time on it. And also, I wanted to try and survive through college and finals. I did ask Claude to pick out this quote, so I don't know who OA is. I probably should have asked him. But I really like this quote that he has. This music little note thing if you are musically inclined, or if you are on the app TikTok, then you might know what it is, but I'm going to make you guys live in suspense and not tell you until my next video. Sorry. So for monthly goals, I actually like filled it out. Wow. So I did this chair to symbolize the fact that really not a lot of people from the class of 2020 are going to get a ceremony. So I thought I would just add a little bit of humor as if we're, you know, not there. So this reading list page is actually one of the new pages that I'm including in this bullet journal. So Stephen King once said that you should probably read about, if you want to be a writer, if you should read about 80 books a year, which if you do the math, that's about a book every 4 days. So that's my goal. And so then I did the math again, and that's 7.5 books per month. So that's where I'm going to. Also, I would like to apologize for my horrible nails that are already chipping off. I'm coming full circle. Last May, I apologized for the exact same thing, and my excuse was that it was finals week, and my excuse now is that I'm recovering from finals week. I also wrote down a list of things that I wanted to do after graduation just to keep sane when I was in finals week and also in the final weeks of my semester. I drew Claude and Pascal. Pascal is Claude's brother. And then also I drew my friend Kim and I, just because Kim is also graduating and she's been with me on this journey and this craziness. So the Tassel Colors, I do want to point out that in my college, different tassel colors meant different degrees. I'm not sure if that's everywhere though. So my tassel actually was white, but I just wanted to throw in some color. Also because I didn't want anyone to think that I just forgot to color in some tassels. And I have pretty much all the same to-dos as I did in April because I didn't get anything done in April other than schoolwork and graduation. So, and then social media, probably should work on filling that out more. Moving on. My budget battle plan and shopping. So I do plan to go clothes shopping now that I have to go and, well, I was going to say interview for jobs, but I guess Skype interview for jobs. So I guess now I just need blouses. So I don't know if you guys can read that, but it says, hey, it's your degree, I'm finally here, but sorry about the debt. And I saw this on someone else's bullet journal where they were throwing up little hats, and I didn't draw enough hands for all the hats that I drew, but you know, oh well. And I'm finished. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are staying safe in these crazy times. And I hope that life is going to get back to normal as soon as possible, but also whenever it's safe. And also, I keep forgetting, so in the description I have all my supplies that I use. Yeah. In the description is a list of all the supplies. Also is a list of all my social medias. Please follow me. Also like and subscribe and comment. I would love to talk to you guys in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to always find an excuse to write.